the latest is this Katy Perry clip. And of course, we've got the segment that's gone viral. And I mean, as it should. Now, usually on this subject, I would say, fellas, listen up. But in this particular moment, I specifically need the ladies of the world to understand that what Katy Perry is saying here has the potential to not only save your relationship / marriage, but it has the potential to change your life as you know it. If you are struggling with your partner, whether you're dating or engaged or married for a year, married for 5, 10, whatever it is, and there's something not clicking right, especially when it comes to nighttime sexy time in the bedroom, listen to what she is about to say wholeheartedly, and it will save your marriage.
Help around the house, like share the load or help the load be lighter. The load can be so heavy for women, and there's so many invisible things that we do. And it's literally about sharing that load. Like Orlando and I, we do a lot of couples therapy, and we want to evolve. That's like, I think why we're in our relationship is to become better humans so that we can raise this beautiful human being. One of my love languages is acts of service. So it's like, if I come downstairs and the kitchen is clean and you've done it all and you've done all the dishes and you've closed all the pantry doors, you better be ready to get your dick sucked. I mean, like, literally, that is my love language. I don't need a red Ferrari. I can buy a red Ferrari. Just do the fucking dishes.
I'm obsessed.
I will suck your dick. It's not easy. Sorry. Don't you know?
It's facts.
It's facts. And even when we went on like a couples retreat, they're like, which guy has more sex? The guy that drives the Ferrari, the red Ferrari, or the guy that helps out with his wife every night in the kitchen? In the kitchen was the answer.
Bro, and if it couldn't be more, like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Listen, fellas, if you don't already do this and understand, and I know most of my male audience is smart, so this probably, just for the new people, all of my guy friends already understand this, so we're good to go. But if you don't, just fully understand, especially if you're like Miss Katy Perry here, and you are with child, and you have a child with your partner, especially understand that load is not only heavy for them, but things such as the dishes and closing the cabinets and vacuuming the living room and making dinner. Listen, if you're the guy in the relationship and you're not making dinner for your partner the majority of the time in 2024, rethink your entire structure of life and well-being.
What are we doing?
Because it's just, listen, and I'm not trying to go in on gender roles here or anything else, but when it comes to just the overwhelming nature of life and anxiety and anyone who's on medication and just the nature of the world and work and children and school and public and society and just dealing with the day-to-day of everything, whatever you're dealing with day-to-day, everything is. For you, it's this. For them, it's that. For her, it's this. We're all on the same plane. And it's one of those situations where if you simply understand that all you need to do for your husband to be satisfied and happy, not only with his life and with you as his wife and life partner, is just to randomly show him that small amount of sucking dick appreciation.
What are we doing?
And that's it. And I'm telling you, whether it's in the kitchen, whether it's at night, whether it's in his favorite chair, it doesn't matter. I'm telling you, And the next time you see your partner do the dishes, go down on them. I am telling you, it will change your relationship for the better.
This is acts of service. So it's like if I come downstairs and the kitchen is clean and you've done it all and you've done all the dishes and you've closed all the pantry doors, you better be ready to get your dick sucked. Literally.
I mean, now listen, am I 1000% turned on by Katy Perry in this moment? Yes or yes?
What are we doing?
Listen, she's a smoke show, the outfit, the nipple piercing, I mean, the hair, she looks good. Like, I mean, it's fun, but listen to me. When I tell you, ladies, men, this isn't a thing. Like, I'm to watch this clip together. Go to the latest Call Her Daddy episode on Spotify. It's the one with Katy Perry. It's free to watch. And at the 31-minute mark, literally go there and watch this with your I'm telling you, make it a surprise. Don't make it a scheduled thing. Just listen to me. When I tell you this is how you get through. And she even mentioned couples therapy, and we're not even getting to that part.
What are we doing?
And that's even a better technique. Add that with the dick sucking. I mean, by God, you'll be your couple of the year award is already on its way. FedEx overnight. I mean, Jesus Christ. Therapy is the hardest one to get to. We're open to it. We've talked about it, Megs and I. We haven't crossed the line yet just because of scheduling and the boy and life and everything else. And we're pretty okay on as far as the relationship side goes. But eventually one day, probably just because it'll better help our mental health individually and together as a couple, strong for us and the boy, we'll end up there. But we have fully, trust me when I tell you this, have adapted Katy Perry's lifestyle of, hey, you closed all the cabinet doors and did the dishes? Get ready.
What are we doing?
Like, that's where we're at, because we understand that, like, that shows me that she recognized what I did. I recognize what she did. It's a thank you without saying the words. It's a love language. It's a commitment. It's a passion. It is something that if it is missing from your relationship, you never get relationship advice here on the What Are We Doing podcast. You know what I mean? So if it's happening now, good. Congratulations. Good for you. But if it's not, listen to this portion of her podcast. This is probably, I mean, hey, it's the only part you need to listen to. Honestly, I listened to the whole rest of the interview, and this is it. She talks about Dr. Luke, which apparently has some form of meaning in the music world that I have no idea about. But all I know is that Katy Perry knows exactly what she's doing when it comes to her relationship.
What are we doing?
And if that's what we're going to take away, that's what we're going to take away today.